Welcome to the Sweetwater Minute. This week on the Sweetwater Minute, let's check out the brand new Kemper profiling amplifier. Now the Kemper amplifier is very different from any amp we've seen before. In the past we've had tube amps, we've had solid state amps, we've had modeling amplifiers where basically computer algorithms are used to create the sound of an amplifier. In this case, we're taking a snapshot or a profile of a real amplifier, loading it into the device, and then using that to process our sound. It's sort of analogous to the way a convolution reverb works, where you capture a snapshot of a hall or some other ambience and apply it to your tracks in the recording studio. So the profiling process is really very simple. The guitar plugs into the Kemper, a signal is sent from the Kemper into your amplifier that you're profiling, and then a microphone captures the sound of that amp, brings it back in here. The result is that you're getting a true sample of the sound and response of that amp that's loaded here. Now there's a tremendous amount of processing ability inside this amp, so once you've captured that profile, you can do a lot with it. You have bass, mid, treble, presence controls, you have 80 dB of gain, so even if you've captured a dirty sound, you can clean things up by turning the gain down, or if you've captured a clean sound, you can make it dirty by cranking it up. You have built-in stomp box effects on the front end, you have built-in master effects on the back end, and there's also an effects loop if you want to use external effects. So it's a very versatile amplifier that can do a lot of different tones. Basically you can build up a library of amplifiers that you carry right inside this one Kemper profiling amp. The amp comes with 200 different profiles already loaded in, and you can load your own user profiles as well, and there's an active community online. There are already, at the time of this video, there are already more than 500 profiles that you can download and load into the Kemper, so all kinds of sounds available. Now this is great for home studios, commercial studios, because basically you have a whole amp library right here. It's also great for on stage because you can take your amp collection. If you have vintage amps, you have expensive boutique amps, you don't want to take them out, you can load them into the Kemper, do a profile of them, load them into the Kemper, and they're right there at your fingertips on stage. If you're doing fly gigs, if you're a studio musician, if you're a worship musician where you need a silent stage, this is the amplifier to get. You can run it straight out into your PA system or into a recording system. You can also take a line out of it and run it into a regular guitar amplifier or into a power amplifier and a 4x12 cabinet or whatever you want to use. So very versatile, very powerful, and a great sounding amp. Now let's check out some of the sounds that are in the Kemper. Today I'll be playing a PRS Studio guitar. It has a full humbucker in the bridge and two of the narrow field humbuckers in the middle and the neck, which give us more of a single coil type of a sound. So a very versatile guitar. This one happens to be an Ezra Verde finish, which is a beautiful green finish with this is a beautiful maple top on it as well. It's a very nice guitar, and it pairs well with this amplifier because it's a versatile guitar, an extremely versatile amplifier. So the sound you heard during the intro of this video was actually a Bassman that's wound up to full tilt and then been profiled into the Kemper. So the cool thing about this amplifier is that it still responds like the original amplifier did. So we've got full tilt gain. As we roll our volume back, the sound cleans up. Just the way a real Bassman would respond. Very authentic response as far as the feel and the way that it reacts to what's going on with your guitar. Now just about any kind of amplifier that you'd want is included in the 200 profiles that come with the Kemper. There are Marshalls in there are Vox in there are Fenders in there, Diesels, Engels, all kinds of boogies, lots and lots of different tones. Let's listen to just a few of those. Here's a Vox Ac30. Now obviously that's a Vox Ac30 that's been wound up to the max. It's really cranking out a lot of gain. But we can just reach over to the gain knob and roll that back to a crunchier kind of a sound. Or we can clean it up completely. So again, you're not set with just the profile that's loaded in. You have a lot of flexibility as far as tailoring the tone exactly the way that you want it. Here's a Fender Deluxe clean tone from the Kemper amplifier. Now we can go the other way with this amplifier. We can actually increase the gain. So So again, lots of flexibility for tailoring the tone. You have additional controls as well. There's a pick attack control in here so you can really bring out articulation. There's a power amp sag control. You have a cabinet shaping control so you can really dial in exactly what you want. And we haven't even gotten into effects yet. You can have up to 4 stomp boxes as well as post effects like delays and reverbs and things too. So we can really tailor exactly the sound that we want. So one of the interesting things about the Kemper profiling amp is the sound really depends on what you're capturing from your original amp that you're sampling. So for example, here I've got a clean jazz tone with an SM57 microphone on it. If we take the exact same amplifier but use a Royer R121 ribbon microphone, we get a different tone. It's the same amplifier, but the characteristics of the mics are really coloring the tone. With the 57, we have more of an emphasis on the upper mid-range, a little brighter sound. With the Royer, with the ribbon, we get a lot more bottom end out of it. It's a rounder sound with a warmer top end. There's so much more we could say about this amplifier. It has all kinds of connectivity for working into any kind of guitar rig you might have, whether in the studio or on stage or in the rehearsal hall. It's a very convenient, very portable amp. I have to tell you, I was really excited when I saw it at the NAMM show originally, but now that I've had a chance to get my hands on it, I'm completely blown away by the sounds that this amp is capable of producing. I'm Mitch Gallagher. Thanks for joining me for the Sweetwater Minute.